if your English is correct, but it does not sound friendly. Maybe your grammar is fine. Maybe your answer is correct, but somehow it still sounds a little cold, a little short, a little distant. And you're thinking, I'm not trying to sound rude, so why does my English feel so dry? Today, we're going to make that easier.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Speak English with Sam and Lily.
This is the place where we help you speak English in a way that feels real, useful, and human.
Hi, Sam. Something funny happened to me today.
Oh? What happened?
I went to buy coffee this morning. The person at the cafe smiled and said, "Hi, how's your day going?" And I answered, "Fine." Then I walked away and I thought, oh no, that sounded so cold.
Yes, that is such a real English problem.
Exactly. I wasn't angry. I wasn't in a bad mood. I just answered too quickly.
Yes, and that happens to many learners. Sometimes your English is correct, but it doesn't sound warm.
And that's our topic today, how to sound more friendly in English. Not fake, not too much, just warmer, softer, and more natural.
And before we continue, if you enjoy these kinds of real-life English conversations, please like the video.
And subscribe to Speak English with Sam and Lily for more easy English podcast episodes.
And if you know someone who wants to sound more natural in English, share this episode with them.
Okay, let's start with one of the biggest problems, very short answers.
Yes, short answers are not always wrong, but sometimes they sound cold.
For example, how are you? Fine. How was your weekend? Good. Did you enjoy it? Yes.
Those answers are correct, but they can sound a little dry, a little closed.
So what can we do? We can add one small extra phrase that changes everything.
Instead of fine, say, I'm fine, thanks. Or, I'm good, thanks. How about you?
Instead of good, say, it was really good, actually. Or, it was nice, a bit busy, but nice.
That is the first big idea today. Friendly English often needs just one small extra phrase.
Yes, one little extra phrase makes your English sound more open.
Let's compare. I'll ask you a question twice. First, give me the short answer. Then, give me the warmer answer.
Okay.
How was your day?
Fine.
Correct, but a little cold. Now again, how was your day?
It was good, thanks. A bit busy, but good.
Much warmer, much more human.
Now let's talk about something else that makes English sound more friendly. Reactions.
Yes, friendly speakers do not only answer, they react.
They say things like, "Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Really? That sounds lovely. That's great."
For example, if you say to me, I visited my grandmother yesterday, a cold answer might be, okay.
Yes, very correct, but not very kind.
A warmer answer would be, oh, nice. How is she? Or, that's lovely. Did you have a good time?
That sounds warmer because now you sound interested.
Yes, friendly English often sounds like interest.
Let's try a few. I'll say something and you react in a friendly way.
Okay.
I went to the beach last weekend.
Oh, nice. Was it sunny?
I made dinner for my family.
That sounds lovely. What did you make?
I had a very busy morning.
Oh, wow. What happened?
Perfect. Those tiny reactions make conversation feel much more friendly.
Now let's talk about one of the easiest friendly habits in English, asking back.
Yes, this is such a powerful little skill. If someone asks you something, friendly English often asks back.
For example, how was your weekend? It was good, thanks. How about you?
Or, I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Or even something short like, what about you?
That makes a big difference because now the conversation feels shared, not one-sided.
Let's compare again. I'll ask you something. First, answer without asking back. Then, answer with a friendly question back.
Okay.
How are you today?
I'm good.
Not wrong, but a little short. Now again, how are you today?
I'm good, thanks. How about you?
Yes, that is immediately warmer.
I think this is a good place to say something important. If your English sounds a little cold sometimes, that does not mean you are cold.
Exactly. It is often just a language habit, not a personality problem.
You do not need to become a different person. You just need a few warmer English habits.
Now let's talk about another important thing: softening direct English.
Yes, sometimes beginner English sounds hard because it is too direct.
For example, I want water. Give me a coffee. I don't like it. I'm busy.
Again, not always wrong, but a bit hard.
Soften them a little. For example, can I have some water, please? Could I get a coffee, please? It's not really my thing. I'm a bit busy at the moment.
Those sound friendlier because they're softer. Soft does not mean weak. It means easier to hear.
Imagine you're in a cafe. If you say, give me coffee, that sounds very hard. But if you say, could I get a coffee, please? Now it sounds polite and warm.
Or imagine your friend asks if you like a movie. If you say, no, bad. That sounds very strong. But if you say, it wasn't really my thing, to be honest, that sounds much softer.
That phrase, to be honest, is very useful. It helps your English sound more human.
Now let's talk about something else that makes people sound friendly: showing interest.
Yes, friendly people usually sound interested in the other person.
Imagine I say to you, I visited my cousin on the weekend. A cold answer is, okay. But a friendly answer is, oh, nice. Are you close? Or, that sounds nice. How was it?
This is such a big part of friendly English. Interest sounds warm.
You can show interest with very simple questions. How was it? What happened? Did you enjoy it? How did that go? Was it fun?
Let's do a few more. You say something, and I will try to sound friendly.
I had lunch with my aunt yesterday.
Oh, nice. How is she?
I started a new class this week.
That's great. How's it going so far?
I cooked dinner for my family.
That sounds lovely. What did you make?
Perfect. Very friendly.
Now let's talk about something I call smiling language.
I like that. Smiling language.
These are little phrases that make English sound softer and warmer. Things like, actually, to be honest, a bit, kind of, I'm glad to hear that. That sounds nice.
For example, instead of saying, I'm tired, you can say, I'm a bit tired today, actually.
Instead of saying, it was hard, you can say, it was kind of hard, to be honest.
And if someone tells you good news, instead of only saying, good, you can say, I'm glad to hear that.
These little phrases do a lot of work. They make simple English sound more alive.
Okay, now let's do something really useful. The same conversation in two different ways. First, cold English, then friendly English.
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, first version. You ask me how my weekend was.
How was your weekend?
Good.
Did you do anything nice?
Yes.
Did you do anything?
Visited family.
Correct English, but not very warm.
Yes. Now let's do the friendly version.
How was your weekend?
It was really nice, actually. How about yours?
Mine was good too. Did you do anything nice?
Yes, I visited my family. It was lovely.
Oh, nice. Are you all close?
Yes, we are. We had lunch together and talked for hours.
Much better. That feels warmer immediately.
So, what have we really learned today?
We learned that short answers can sound cold.
We learned that one small extra phrase makes a big difference.
We learned that warm reactions help.
We learned that asking back makes conversation feel shared.
We learned that softer language often sounds friendlier.
And we learned that sounding friendly is not about perfect grammar, it's about warmth.
Yes, you do not need to become a different person to sound more friendly in English. You just need a few warmer words, a few softer phrases, and a little more interest.
And now we want to hear from you.
Which phrase from today do you want to use this week?
Or tell us, do you think your English sounds friendly or a little short and direct sometimes?
We love reading your comments, and it's a great way to practice real English.
And if this episode helped you, share it with one friend today.
And don't forget to subscribe to Speak English with Sam and Lily if you're new here.
Thank you so much for listening today. We believe in you. Keep practicing. You can do this.
See you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.